Rastafari. Surrender to that.
One low, one low, one low.
Pleasant greetings to you, Mama Rita.
One low, one low, one low, one low.
I wish you a happy and a glorious birthday.
One low, one low, one low, one low, one low.
Rastafari. One low,
One low, one low.
Mama Rita. One low, one low, one low.
Mama Rita.
It's a birthday.
One low, one low, one low, one low. Mama Rita. One low, one low, one low, one low. Mama Rita. One low, one low, one low, one low. Mama Rita.
One low, one low, one low, Mama Rita.
Ouch.
Nana Rita. Rastafari. Yeah, man. So look at you now. One love, one heart. Let's get together right to feel alright on your birthday.
One low,
One love, one heart. Let's get together and celebrate.
oh, one low,
I miss you,
one low,
Mama Rita.
one low,
I
one
wish you
low,
happy birthday.
one low,
Long life and
one low,
prosperity.
one low, one low,
Rastafari.
one low,
So ready to that.
one low, one low.
God bless you. Mama
One low.
Rita Quinana.
Queen Nanny.
One low,
One low, one low, one low. Mama Rita.
Quinana Rita.
Oh,
One low,
one low, one low.
Quinana Rita.
One low, one low, one low, one low.
Mama Rita.
One low, one low, one low, one low.
Quinana Rita.
One low, one low, one low.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Jackie.
Hey, Jack got you.
Oh,
Mama Rita.
one low,
Quinana Rita.
one low,
One low, one low,
one low, one low.
Quinana Rita.
One load, one load, one load, one load.
Quinana Rita.
One load. Hey,
Rastafari.
one load.
Ow!
One
Happy birthday to the
load.
Queen, Mama Rita. Rastafari. Rastafari. Well, it's your birthday, enjoy it. You say it's your birthday, enjoy it. Enjoy it, enjoy it. Mama Rita, Queen Nana. Okay, it's birthday. One love, it's Georgie boy. Thinking about you, it's always. Ja, Rastafari.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Attorney Commander Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show. We begin a new week today as we wake up to the second day of August 2021. What does this day have in store for us? What does this day have to bring to us that will make us wake up in awe? Like the flipper, Darius Dillon, don't flip again. Don't lie again. This boy is just going down, 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 down. The lights off, the kitchen sink gone, the toilet gone. And where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? We cannot find Darius Dillon. Where is the light? We cannot find Darius Dillon. Where is the light? Where is the light? We cannot find there is the love anywhere. Where is the light? Where is the light? We cannot find Darren's Dylan. Where is the light? Where is the light? We cannot find Darren's Dylan. Where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? We can find Darren's Dylan. Where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? That's the song for the day. That is the song for the day. Where is the light? How could the light evade us? How could the light go off without letting us know? I'm going off. I'm turning off. Click the switch numbly. Click the switch numbly. I'm going off. I'm going off. Flip the switch numbly. Numbly flip the switch. I'm going off. So here we are. The man we thought we have faith and confidence and hope in is just another man on the bandwagon. He fooled us. He lied to us. He said, well, in light. Lord, oh Lord, have mercy on us. What kind of light is this? What kind of light is this? This light just flipping, apologizing, acting like a little ragamuffin. 1 minute he's this, 1 minute he's that, 1 minute he's the other thing, 1 minute he's this. What have we come to? Where are we going? Now, this is the first situation here. When we talk about the lights flipping. Then the second situation we got. What happened to the report of the sunken vessel? What happened to those families who have lost people? Is this another case of no investigation? Is this another case of sweeping things under the rug? Is this another example of total ineptitude, incompetence of the Liberian government? What's wrong, my people? What's wrong, my people? I mean, everything we do, things happen, no result, no investigation. Investigation messed up. People don't know how to do investigate. All these things compounding us, man, every damn day under this George Weah government. And he has no audacity but to go sing reggae songs. Now, this is a total disgrace to Liberian people. To have our president of Liberia singing another country's music, giving salutations to a musician on her birthday. This is insanity. This is pure BS. The president of Liberia singing the songs of another nation. He's not singing Liberian song no more. He gone for Liberian song. He's singing Jamaican song now. How will the president of a nation sing songs of another people, another culture? This is where we come. And the man can't even say love, Lord, one Lord. Where the one Lord? Where the one Lord? You smoke so much weed, everything gotta be Lord, give me one Lord. What? This man is a disgust to Liberian people. What kind of president will go around making music for celebrities, singing for them on their birthdays? They show our president is a grown-up boy. Our president has no aptitude of leadership. Our president is a street monger. He's a street monger. He's a rogue. He's a grown-up boy. Get this man out of our White House, out of our mansion. Even that mansion on white is dirty now. That mansion is disgusting. It got slime all on the wall. These disgusting people leading us. What kind of disgusting, useless president will be singing songs of a foreign nation and people? We are Africans. You hear singing Rasta music for us? Are you dumb? Singing to Rita Marley too? Are you dumb? No, not the question. Are you dumb? You dumb? You damn dumb? Are you stupid, Joe? No. Don't ask the question. Just say it. You stupid, Joe. You stupid. You dumb. You are idiot. Singing song of a foreign nation. And you the president of Liberia. This is a disgrace. This man is an auto traitor. I know Liberian people don't know any better. I know Liberian people hope they knew better, but they don't. But somebody got to guide you. You cannot have your president singing the song of a Jamaica. This is a disgrace. He's gone from singing Liberian songs to singing Jamaican songs. Another culture, another people, another nation. George Weah is a disgusting president of Liberia. He needs to be removed ASAP. Without regard for anything else, we need to remove George Weah. He's a traitor, singing Jamaican songs in the nation of Africa. What kind of man is that? What kind of man is that? Can you imagine going to Jamaica and singing Liberian songs? You think the people will respect you? They will even want to listen to you. They will laugh at you. And here our president of the West African Republic of Liberia singing reggae songs to Rita Marley. Is this boy dumb? Is this boy just an ignoramus? Have this guy led Liberian people off the cliff with him? Where the president go, we go with him. I listened to those guys this morning on one of those shows from on TV talking about the joy we are won't sing, nothing wrong with it. Something is wrong with it. Something is wrong with it. This president cannot read. This president cannot write. This president cannot speak. He cannot read a damn speech to save his life. And he hears singing reggae music. Is this what will carry Liberia to the next level? Every minute the man coming over reggae music. And that's not Liberian music. Reggae music. Can you imagine? The Liberian people are just your machine. Your machine. A president of Liberia singing reggae music and saluting Rita Marley. Who is Rita Marley to us? That is dummy of a president called George Weah. Got to pay salutations to her. Who is Rita Marley to Liberia for our president to be singing songs of happy birthday to her? George Weah got to go. George Weah got to go. George Weah is a disgrace to Liberia and Liberian people. He cannot disgrace us anymore. I know Liberian people not used to disgrace because you can't tell shit from Shanola. You can't tell it. So anything to you is good once it's shiny. But this man, George Weah, if you don't know, he's a disgrace to you. And you're disgracing us in the diaspora. Because you're sitting there debating this kind of useless thing, this playboy is doing, George Weah. And look at this other flipper. Look at this other flipper here, Darius Dillon. They all got their flippers, flipping everything in our country. People just useless, totally useless. Then you wonder why we get mad, why we cuss, why we say all these things. How long can we live with these frustrated people? These people who do know nothing, but yet they want to lead. They want to stand up before us and speak like they are men of letters. And they ain't nothing but little crooks. Look at the other one here, Darius Dillon. A little crook. You know, they come acting like they know all this, know everything, and Liberian people wouldn't know one thing. That's how to steal. That all we have done all our career is steal. All that bullshit leadership is nothing. We just stole. And it's still going on with these young boys lying to us and stealing to us. Stealing everything we got. How long can we go on with this, man? How long can we allow these people of no substance to come and lead us and sing reggae music and lie to us over and over like this useless Darius Dillon? How long can we deal with these people, man? They're all grave seekers, useless people. And I can't talk anymore. Because it's not worth it dealing with these people. It's not worth it. We just got to educate our children and hope that they don't follow the examples of these useless, insane people. Liberian men are messed up mentally. Something wrong with y'all. We sit down and talk foolishness. We select the same leaders over and over. Now look at that other useless Alexander Cummings. He see Galpohkpa lost, confused, sitting down with Costa, don't know whether he going or coming. He take that man to make him chief of staff. Slap Costa in the face. Oh Lord, Liberia is so funny. Now Alva going to be chief of staff of Alex Cummings' party. You see why we can't grow, why we can't hold. And Alex Cummings saying that all your people in his party from CDC. This is that kind of thing. I read that thing, I said, this man is a loser. All your members and leaders coming from CDC. The woman who defending who are your former chief of staff, she smelled the rap. She said, let me get out of here and go to my master's for my law degree here. We're gonna Liberian government. Why would a woman in her old age need to go get a law degree and she got that kind of fat job? What more degree she want, like what more law you want to use in Liberia? There's no law in Liberia already. The law we got in the books, the people can't even interpret the law. The people don't even use the law. Where you going to get master's degree in law for? Liberian people should stop when they finish with college. We don't need no people with master's degree. There's too much fucking confusion. Excuse me, young children. But that's it. Everybody just learning book, and they can't apply to the book that they learned to our country. They can't apply it. Look at all the people getting educated. For nothing education. All they want to do is steal. You get all the accolades, all the books, they come to Liberia and they just sit and be petty rogues. Our country can't G. Our country can't hold. So what's she going to get a master's degree for? We got too many educated people and no leaders. Education not helping us. Education is a detriment to Liberian people. Our minds are not equipped to be westernized through education. Everything we do is monkey see, monkey do, monkey see, monkey do. You see the man do that, you do your own. Look at the foundations. One person started a foundation, everybody got foundation now. Oh, I will talk to my foundation and I will see what my foundation, I will slap those people. Foundation. Everything is monkey see, monkey do. As soon as somebody starts something in Liberia, everybody will pick up. That the same day I went to Liberia in 2004 or 2003, everybody was talking about international community, international. That all you could hear in Liberia while I was there. Everybody international. I was like, no, this thing ain't right. When Liberian people stick to something wrong somewhere. You gotta kick it out of their head. You gotta beat it out of their heads. And that's what I would do to you. You know, this foundation business, everybody got foundation. Every one of these criminals got foundation. What people forming foundation for? Where all these government officials got foundation for? Because they just playing with our money like that, their own money. They're building schools in their names, building things in their names, and our government and people don't have nothing. And all these useless criminals got foundations. When you see things like that among Liberian people, that's stealing. Just all you gotta do is just follow the trend. When you come to Liberia, you hear international community, everybody talking international community, you know that's stealing. You come to Liberia, you hear everybody talking about foundation, you know that's stealing. Monkey see, monkey do. As soon as you enter Liberia, you will hear what's on the ground. And if there's one thing on the ground, all of them talking about stealing inside. Nothing but stealing. Same thing in America here. Liberian people will not go to no hall until one person found a new hall in Rhode Island. When they find a new hall and everybody attend that hall, attend that ceremony, and see the hall is nice, every Liberian want to use that one hall. We are a copyright people. We copyright. That's why it's easy to catch Liberian people. When you know Liberian people, we are a copyright people. When one person steal and work for him, and everybody know about it, everybody will follow that same method. Or did they get caught? Somebody will start a new thing, the whole nation will jump on the bandwagon, especially if it got to do with money and ways of stealing. All of them will jump on it. As soon as you hear that thing throughout the city, talking about foundation, you know stealing inside. Liberian people will not put their hand in nothing if there's not free money and free stealing or free food or free party. Something got to be free. We are free for all people. Everything got to be free for us. That's why we can't G or we can't haul. You see, the people we support them out of personal loyalty instead of loyalty for a purpose or ideal or something great. We follow them for who they are, who their pa and ma are. I ain't got time for that, man. I passed that stage. We outgrown that stage. But we're still coming back to the petty things we have done in the past. We have no examples of good leadership. We have none. Look at Alexander. Alexander come and go pick Galpohkpa to be his head of state. The same recircle. Nobody in Liberia better. And when we have limited educated people in Liberia that people got to recircle, there's a problem. There's a problem with our leaders. And somebody said the thing this morning, our leaders are our problems. The education, they don't understand the education. The education too foreign for our people, educated people. It's too advanced. It's confusing us. Y'all need to stop the Western education. Perhaps all of us just need to go to Polo Society. We'll act better. We'll behave better. But the more we get educated, the more we like to steal and lie and betray our people. Education is a sin for Liberian people. It's a sin. It's not helping us. Our people are rogues. Our educated people are distrustful. You can't trust them. They are liars and rogues. They steal everything they got. Why? All the money there is, they don't got. Tyrus Dillon got a lot of money from the public. He got a lot of money. And he hasn't reported it yet. But yet, the gravest seeking can't stop. The gravest seeking can't stop. And this is what's killing our country and people. Let me start my lesson. My topics for the day are: do CPP and CDC leaders portray similarities in attributes in their behaviors and governance style? 2, former President of Liberia, Johnson-Sirleaf, is a traitor and a warlord. 3, the truth shall set Liberia free, shall free Liberia and Liberian people. You see, we got to be truthful to ourselves. If we're not truthful to ourselves, we'll fail time and time again in whatever our endeavors are. Whatever we strive to do, we'll fail. Because truthfulness is the number one thing that we need to rest our laurels on. Truthfulness, honesty, fairness, rule of law, order, justice, discipline. Those are the words that mean something to Liberia right now. They mean something to us because our country is too corrupt. Our leaders are wicked, cold-hearted bastards, and they need to be punished. They need to be punished. If we don't punish our leaders, Liberia will never change. And when we say punish, I got to punish them, man. I know the kind of punishment these people got to get to change Liberia. That's why I want to be a correctional officer. That's why I went to work in a prison to learn how to change Liberia, because all Liberian people belong in prison. We are rogues, and criminals, and murderers, and rapists. All of us got some kind of stain on our hands of corruption. So I want to become a prison guard, because I got to straighten up my people. I got to correct my nation. I got to work with criminals to know how criminals behave, because many of our people are criminals. So I got to know how you think and how you behave. Because we're not keeping nothing in Liberia if we don't learn how to jail our people and flog them and discipline them. So we have come too far, man. We have come too far. And for my first topic, do CPP and CDC leaders portray similarities in attributes in their behaviors and governance style? Yes. Yes. They behave the same. You can't tell CDC from CPP. You can't. They recircle the same people around. They behave the same damn way. They steal and lie to our people. You can't tell CPP from CDC. You can't. And this is a serious problem for our country, when we can't tell our rogues from our upstanding people. We can't tell the thieves and the murderers from the rogues, and the civilized people and the good people and the decent people. We can't tell the difference. It's like all of us in this cluster mess. We just clustered up together in this mess. Look at Liberia, no laws. They don't follow rules. COVID-19, supposed to be 20 people. You go to the leaders' funeral and weddings and all the things. You got hundreds of people, no mask, no social distancing, no nothing. This is a society that for the rich. They prey on the poor. They close their organizations. On my show, I will call you back. They close all these things. that's supposed to help our people, lift our people, raise our consciousness, move us to the next level. These people have no knowledge of doing that. What can Darius Dillon bring to the table for Liberian people, other than his stupid, foolish games he'll be playing? Huh? What can he bring to the table? What can Evan Snow bring to the table? What can Vani Sherman bring to the table? What can Normally Kanga bring to the table? What can these people bring to the table to change Liberia? They can't bring nothing. Nothing. They are corrupt. They are damaged goods. So who are we turning to? Who are we going to turn to? The CDC, the CPP, you can't tell the difference. They're the same damn people. They're so much the same that they're the flip-flop, recycle people. Look at Ava Tokwa from CDC. Now he LA Comics chief of staff. And LA Comics said most of his people in his party from CDC. What kind of people running here? This is a recycle situation. Our society is messed up. The whole Liberian society is screwed. And when our society is screwed, what you expect of leaders? You expect leaders to be better? Leaders are screwed more. So all these people you're flip-flopping around, they're the same people. They're the same people. That's why I tell you, we need a new breed of leaders. We need to wipe these whole people out in Liberia, just wipe them out and bring a new breed of people. Because the people in Liberia, they're spoiled. They're rotten goods. They're rotten goods. They're not up to it. So if we depend on the people in Liberia for anything worthwhile in Liberia, we screwed. We screwed. Our country is just one big country of idiots. Just a big country of idiots. The comics, the Ure, the Boka, the what the Bonnie, the Conga, the Dylan, all these people, nothing but corrupt people. Look at their own senators and representatives, they can't control them. They tell them one thing, they go in their house and do another thing. They do what George Weah tell them. So we have no real opposition in Liberia. We have no real leaders in Liberia. We have no real men in Liberia. All these so-called men need to put on bumble because they're weak, they're sick, they're greedy, they're corrupt. They're just simple rogues. So how can we change our country with the two parties of no difference? The two parties of no substance. There are two parties of insanity, insane men and women. There are two parties that can yield nothing for Liberian people. They're all the same. They're all the same. It's hard. These people can't recruit nobody from the diaspora. They have no abilities to recruit nobody. The only people that recruit, they're the same people to them who come in for the hustle and for the gravy. So they get scared. They say, "Oh, we can't trust a guy from the diaspora. They're worse than us. We steal, they come, they know new ways of stealing. They can't show our new ways of stealing. No, we can't trust those guys." So here we are. Here we are. Back where we started. Back where we started. Dara's still on light off. He got dark clouds over him. He hearing money falling all around him. He's lost. He's lost his dignity, his pride, his self-esteem. He's lost. And that's most of our country. That's most of our country. So how are we going to handle this? Where are we going to find good leaders from? It is a fact now that our leaders are the problem in Liberia. Our leaders, who's supposed to be guiding and directing us, are the very examples that we should not follow in our society. They are bad examples of leaders. They are bad examples of educated, sound-thinking men. They are bad examples of patriots. So who are these people leading Liberia? These bad example people, like Darius Dillon and all these useless people. Who are these people leading Liberia? I don't know myself. I keep asking myself. I don't know. But with people flipping all over the place, people can't tell you their word and stick to it. They tell you their word today, the next day, it's somebody else. Oh gosh. But what can we do? What can we do to our leaders? Those are the people we picked. But do we have a choice? Look at some who came from the Civil War. Nothing has changed in our country. Our people stay in exile. The good ones, they're not coming home. Not with this debacle of government. Not with this failure of a leadership. Not with the failure of Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf. So, here we are again with the same 6 and 7 leaders who are all the same. You can't tell the difference one from the other. You can't tell the difference on the standard of honesty and trustworthiness. You can't tell the difference based on the political ideals and aspirations. You can't tell nothing. These people are just useless people. I'm sorry to say, but that's just how I find it. Useless people. And until they get the acts together, Liberia's act will be totally non-existent. So we got to think about it. We got to think about these two political parties and what they mean to Liberia and Liberian people. We got to think about them because one of them will lead us again. Which one? The one that leading us now, or the ones that are promising us all these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things that we don't know will exist or not? So here we are again. And in all of this, who suffer? The Liberian people. Who are the scapegoats? We are the goats that get skipped and stepped on all the time. Who suffers? The Liberian people. Then we complain again about the stealing, about corruption. It can never end. That's our biggest song every day. Corruption, corruption, and stealing, lying. Oh, it's just mind-boggling. It's just mind-boggling. That is our only serious complaint about Liberia. All the stealing, people don't care about the stealing. No. But we revert time and time again to the same point. To the same point. Do people take our government to be a real government? Do people take the government of Liberia to be a sovereign leader? Do people take the government of Liberia to be a real government or a play government? Because I can't see how our people can take our country to be a real government and all we know is America, 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 America. We know nothing else. We don't even know ourselves. We don't know ourselves. So here we are again with the same question. Are we capable of being leaders of our country and our people? Are we capable or uniting Liberian people in solving our problems? Is there a leader amongst the two parties who can rise up above the fray, above the BS, above the stupidity, and challenge George Weah really? I don't know. I really don't know. Right now, most of us are looking at it as CDC might come back into existence with the things this guy doing. Because they failed. They failed. The four political parties joining together have failed. They can't even come to a consensus. They can't even make up their minds for me. Oh gosh, they can't make up their minds for me. This is serious. This is serious. But yet, we're running for two parties. Still. And now them are capable of putting us on the right path, of putting us in the right direction to save our country and people. They behave the same. They got the same characters. They recycle people from old regimes. And they can't seem to find no other Liberians to lead Liberia but the same people. And this is killing us. This is sending us backward time and time again because these people are not qualified. These people have no Liberia at heart. These people are just grave seekers. And because our higher ups are grave seekers, they keep putting grave seekers in our positions instead of real men. Let me go to my second topic now because it's all related. It's all related. All of this comes from Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf. All of this falls on Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf. And I get tired when people talking about, oh, Ellen did well. She brought at college. Stop the BS. Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf is a warlord and a traitor. She betrayed Toba. She had Toba killed. She had Doe killed. She had Taylor arrested. Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf is a warlord. She's a warlord and a Liberian traitor. And I hear all the Liberian people, oh, she did so well. She brought community college. She did this. Ellen didn't do nothing for Liberia. Ellen plunged us into an abyss. Everything she brought could have been brought to Liberia long ago. But this woman, just for her own self-aggrandizement and selfishness, she betrayed our country to be president. Ellen Johnson cannot be president of Liberia. She's a mulatto. Mulatto people can't be president of Liberia. How do we explain this? How do we explain this when our history says something and our people behave in another way? This is typical of Liberia. Our law says something and our people do another thing. Why? Why? This is totally ignorance. This is totally ignorance. Because there's no way that we know this woman has destroyed our country. Then people sitting down, giving her accolades, telling her she did good for Liberia. Ellen Johnson didn't do no damn good for Liberia. If Ellen Johnson had not started the Civil War, Liberia would have been far advanced today. Far, far, far advanced. But for her own greed and want to be first female woman in everything, she destroyed our country. She betrayed our illiterates. Now here we are today, suffering from Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf's derelict, failures. We're suffering from it. And no matter what you're saying, there's nothing. Can't change it. The woman is a warlord. The woman is a war criminal. The woman is an enemy of the Liberian people and a traitor. And you can't change that. She can come back and build all the schools she wants, build all the houses. She destroyed everything ab initio. And when you destroy everything, how you gonna rebuild it? That's why our country is suffering today, because Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf could not live up to her promise to rebuild Liberia. And we can't put it on George Weah. We can't put that shit on George Weah. It falls where it belongs, on Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf. Because these are the people that brought all this upon us. These are the people that encourage our people to come and start a war in our country. And look what the war got us. We lost everything. Lost our teachers, our doctors, our military, our promising young Liberian people. When will we start over again? When? Ever since Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf them did this mess, we still haven't started over. We still haven't come to grips with what's happening in our world. How we need to rise up and change it. We still are little children, looking for handouts here and there, lost, totally lost, and can't find our way home. We can't continue like this. We cannot continue like this. The time of the true Liberian people revolution is now. You accept it? We move to another level. You do not accept it? We stay stagnant. We stay immobile. We stay under the same corrupt, incompetent people who singing reggae songs to Rita Marley, singing reggae songs to Jackie Appiah. Who are these people leading us? Who are these idiots leading the West African Republic of Liberia today? And our people are accepting them as statesmen and leaders. These people don't want the soul they eat. They don't want nothing meaningful. And they need to be disciplined and punished. Let me go to my last topic. The truth should set us free. We're too far away from the truth. We're too far away from the truth of what happened in our country. We're too far away because the truth of our country rests with our leaders, who from time immemorial have been the greatest seekers, the blind leaders of our country. How long will you place your family and yourselves above the Liberian people's interests and welfare? There's so much and no more you can do about that. Then when you cross the line, you have crossed the line. And you must be disciplined one way or another. And talk about our discipline with the 1980 coup. It disciplined them. And there's another coup coming. We don't be careful under this George Weah. Because he cannot keep behaving as he is doing. And it's the truth. And if we don't face it and let our leaders know that enough is enough, we can't be free until and unless they know how we feel. They feel how we feel. And we change them for better leaders. But the truth is always the truth. And the truth should set Liberia and Liberian people free. Because these people are holding us hostages for nothing. These people are holding us against our will. They are holding us against our will. They're stealing all our money, stealing all our wealth, lying to us continuously. Check around you. Look at the stores that are closed and they are still open secretly, some kind of way. But they close officially. You got to go to the back door. You gotta do the side though. And most of these things, they're coming because our economy not getting better. Our economy getting worse. And the worse we get, the worse we get. Not only the Lebanese and the foreigners have the money to bring goods into our country, the more we suffer, the more Liberian businesses are starved for money, for survival, for competition sake. Because we don't take care of our own. We don't take care of our interests. Foreigners gotta replace us and do it for us. But the time of Liberian people is now. The time for us to change all of that for the better is now. We can choose to do it, or we can choose to follow the same path with Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf and her children and all the stealing and corruption. Or we can change it. Take a strong stand. Punish Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf. Punish George Weah and his people. And set a new standard for the future of Liberia. We got a choice right now. We always had a choice, but our choice is more now than ever. Because we got extreme wicked on the left-hand side from Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf. And just pure wickedness from George Weah's side. So we got to put these evils together and deal with them. And you people got to understand that everything got to be done simultaneously. We can't do this and do that later, and do this later, and do that later. No. For things to change, everything has to be simultaneous. Either all the schools in Liberia close and demand things for the kids, demand a test, demand that the system stand up to and for what it says it's going to do. We can't continue on this path, my people. We can't continue on this path because every step we take, our dreams and our hopes are dashed. Our dreams and our hopes are trampled upon. Look at Darius Dillon. He was a dream for us. We said, we got this young man there. He will stand strong. He will set an example. He's the light. But then the light started flickering, going here and there. Just flickering. Now we can't trust the light no more because the power in the light has dimmed. But this is trouble we face all the time. Are we ready for change? Are we ready to innovate those prospects that we hope to bring change to our country? That we hope to enlighten our people to the next level? That we hope to set good examples of discipline, trustworthiness, honesty, and above all, the rule of law? Are we ready to set a new standard for Liberia? If we are, then we got to demonstrate it through our actions. Through our actions. That's the only way we can demonstrate it. If not, everything else is not. But we got to demonstrate it to the world. Let them see how we can do it, how productive we are, how efficient, how loyal, how patriotic we are. But we're not. We're not. Everybody for themselves and God for all. And we can change that. We can change that because within us is the desire for communal living, especially for those of us who have lived that communal way and understand the significance of living a communal lifestyle where all of us share, all of us participate, all of us are involved, and all of us rise up together to challenge the things that are not good for our culture. But we got to go back to those old days. We got to go back to those days when our people stood for something, when it took a village to raise a child, when it took a village to raise a child, and not a part of greedy men and greedy women. The time for the true Liberian people revolution is now. We got to change it in our minds before we change it in our hearts. We got to change it in our spirits before we change it in our hearts. And when you start practicing those things that make you a decent, law-abiding citizen of the West African Republic of Liberia, that imposes the duty upon me to do likewise. My class is done. And this is all to bring to fruition the point that we are the masters of our own destiny. We are the captains of our fate. And if we continue to fail in our duties and responsibilities to our people, if we continue to fail to do the things that are right and just for the Liberian people, if we fail time and time again to meet our obligations and responsibilities as leaders of the West African Republic of Liberia, there is no use having a Liberia. There's no use. Because we'll just be another banana republic. We're part of rogues and criminals and no hope for justice, law, order, and discipline. My class is done. It's simple as that. We are masters of our own fate and our own leaders. We got to take the helm like we are men. Stop stealing the little children. Everything you put down, you can't steal it, they will steal it. You can't do that. You can't do that. We got to have honor, prestige, pride, and discipline in everything we do. My class is done. The time of the Liberian people is now. Let's rise. Let's rise. This is not our destiny. We are not liars. We are not rogues. We are not deceivers. We are not traitors. We are men and women of dignity and pride, integrity. That which is lost today among our leaders must be restored by hope or by crook. Have a good day. Aluta! Continua. I'm out. In the cause of the people, the struggle continues. In the struggle of the people, the struggle continues. Cause of the people, we must stand in and fight. We must fight for Liberia. Fight for